morning, family. What's up, guys? It's a beautiful morning from the beautiful, can we call it a state or where? It's within Joska Mala, Kangundo. So now I want to wash some clothes because I just came in and I want to do some roundies because you see the sun is shining. Yeah. And also I need to go and see some official things which are required to be considered and received somewhere. So now I decided I need to do some laundry, my clothes and my mama's and my niece. Yeah, because we are three of us before we start our day. Yeah. So also I've been walking everywhere all around. Even I don't have time for going to the salon, but I need also to make my hair before I rush. You know, when you are being called, you need to dress official. When you're going to the government offices, you need to be official. That's what they tell us. You need to look representable, because the way they see you and the reception, that is the way things goes. Yeah. So it is called, is it PR, public relations? Yeah. So now I need to fasten up before someone comes to salonist comes to plait my hair. Then I'll be rushing there to pick my documents and then see how everything is faring. Yeah. Wish me luck, because guys, the sky is the limit. We are being told in life that when one door closes, God opens the window. So we are here to chase our dreams. And also, as you can see, the floods in Nyabohanse had messed up with our vegetables. Also, guys, for those who are new, please consider to subscribe and also touch this description button so that which will be showing you the notification whenever I go live or whenever I put my videos out. Where we have this our fellow YouTubers. We have Daudi the boy, Lucas the traveler, and Your Majesty Matatiro, because those ones I have included them in the project, because also they're YouTubers, and whatever which is happening around them is the same as me, because we are doing the same, like we are neighborhoods in farming. So the rains affected our crops. Most of the skuma, I told you, the corads that I had put, the kales, let me tell you, they have gone in a mess, guys. And they were almost time to be harvested. So I don't know. Yeah. And you remember the thing I had told you, that that's the part of the corad, that's the part which consumed a lot of cash, because even we were expecting like the yields were supposed to be within this week. People were supposed to be harvesting the skuma so that it can be taken to school, maybe to grant one for school fees. But now it went amiss. Things went south. So that's when I had to run back to Nairobi. Even I was opting to go to Kisiland, but now I chose I can't go there. Oh my God. I can't go to there because I missed a vehicle. On Saturday we didn't have vehicles. So the only vehicle I found is the vehicles which were coming to Nairobi. So I had to change my mind and opted to come here, also because also here on this side there's some projects I'm trying to run so that I can see which one can facilitate some cash. Because this week, from last week, I've been seeing schools, kids are being chased for school fees. So I'm running health and scatter up and down because one of my kids has some arrears. So I'm trying to see which way I can manage to clear their cash. Okay, their debts. Yeah. This time around, January caught me red-handed. Yeah. So I'm here to go with the situation and also to accept. You know, you can't delete nature. nature, you can't delete it, and you cannot force things. So what I do, I reconsider up what is happening, and I accept, and then I focus the other way around. So for now, I'm opting to go back to this kind of business. I used to sell these stuffs, like all the bucket household items, like these ones. I sell them, but this is for that. I used to sell them, cosmetics, and like clothes, second and thrifted clothes. Oh, the kettle, yani like the jug, cups, spoons, flasks, pots, cooking pots, the pans, and a lot which is comprised there, like anything which comprises of an houseware. So like blankets, duvets, before I left. So the business I had left it to my mom, but you know, parents, sometimes you can leave it to them and maybe they're like kind of not how can I say, they don't have enough time, so sometimes they do it once in a while, and then you know what can happen. So what I did, I chose like I need to restart again my business. And also I used to sell like soap, liquid soap. I'll also have to make it so that it can sustain me for this time that I'm not employed now. Now I wanna be like self-employed, like before I used to do that, so that I can manage to pay my bills. As for now, the other project which I had planned like to do it in Nyabohanse, I don't know. I don't know. So it is like okay, yalla, yalla, check, no problem. So now I am opting for a second option, yeah, which is like I should do something, yeah, for the time being. And on the other hand, uh, because I'm not yet fully settled due to the environment and other stuff, I need to plan everything slowly by slowly, yeah, so that I can make everything come together or rhyme together. Yeah. Ain't you finished? Hey, yeah, Baba. Alas, there's a little dog here. It came like there was water. It wants to drink water. Yeah. So now let's continue with the washing clothes. And also now I'll be like looking for some poultry, chicken. I want to raise the chicken because I used to have chicken. Now we have less, like 10 of them. So I will have to look for some cash. I add the stock of chicken so that it can sum up. At least, you know, when you have a lot of poultry, kind of lot of it gives you. Now they are young, they can't like give eggs. They're still young, so I need to buy more so that I can mix with the ones which lay eggs and the ones which are like the cock, the roosters. Yeah, so that it can be reproductive, and in one way or another, when you do this and that, finally you will get something. I haven't got a good place so that I can be making some like bread, cakes, and different salads. Also, there are some juices, different types of juices, so that I can be selling. I'm still in search of that. If I find it, should be better off because not that the kids are have grown up, and that's what I used to raise them with. And for now, at least they are not available, so I'm alone. I need to be more than ever busy because I remember raising those kids was so tough, even when their dad was alive, like before. For the last 16 years, I've raised my kids with a business. I don't know where is this thing happening. I used to wake up at 3 a.m. because we used to stay in Nairobi, Kayole Estate. I wake up by that time we used to live a place called Kayole Corner. I take a vehicle. I go to Gikomba. I buy there. We call the Osuga, which is the spider plant. I buy it. I go to the other side. We just buy in one sack, or like there's a quantity, specific quantity, the one you can manage to sell in a day. I go to Mudurwa. I pick Murenda, Masosa. This is the pumpkin leaves. But those things now I'm having them. In fact, those things I used to buy them that time from other people, but now, as you can see, I'm planting them, so I can reduce it the other way around. Now I can be the one selling to people. You see the difference? So that I can have the time. I used to pick those, and then I head to now marikiti. I pick spinach, collards, which are the kales. I pick waru. These are the Irish potato, the sweet potato also. I pick the mananasi, pineapples. I pick sugar cane and the onions. And then I'll come back again to the side of Mudurwa now. So that's where I used to, after you buy from this station, you go, you look for someone, you befriend the person who has something, maybe a shop. You leave the stuff there. If you're selling maybe like food, you can buy like juice. And then you request them, can I leave this stuff here? I'm coming. I want to go and buy something. You leave it. You go again, you buy a portion of something. Again, you buy, you put it. Because there is where we used to have the vehicles which will take us back to Kayole. If you can't take them there, you go downstairs, down in the other side of country bus. You pick there. You put your stuff there. So you have to escort your things to the stage where the vehicle will take you. And now 3 a.m. is the best time for someone to buy those stuff, because there is a jam, because we have that is the time for us who do business. We go to the shop, to this market, to buy the items. On the other hand, it is easier than rush hours. So I will go back home. I prepare my daughter for school. So I go back by like 5. So from 3 I was picking the other stuff. By 5 a.m. I have to be back home. And you find there's some products I used to buy to sell the soap items. We call it the soap for washing clothes. It's the liquid one. I make it. It comprises of 8 components, and then it has we call a perfume and a color. So that is the time I add. You find it, maybe I made it yesterday at night. In the morning now, after I come from the market, I just add the color and also add the perfume. And you will find the foam already had settled. So I start packing the soap. After I pack it into bottles, different types of bottles, the water bottles, maybe 300 ml, 500 ml, 1 liter, 2 liter, 10 liters, 5 liters. I pack them according to the grades, the way I grade them. From there, I will make my breakfast for my daughter. I wake her up by 6 o'clock, because by that time she was in grade 1. Yeah, okay, it was called class 1. She was around 6 years old. Yeah. So even I used to do it before she started going to school. So by the time she goes to school, my son is there, and he was a toddler. He was in some months before. So I used to I had other, how can I say, other ways or potholes. So I had numbers, different numbers. I had duties to do, doing laundry for people with my hands. So like for the landlady and the other landlord who was my neighbor, they had friends also who were working with Nation Media, KTN, and Citizen TV. But some of them were staying in Umoja and Donholm and Fumarox. So I have to prepare myself before, when it comes by 9, I need already to open my, we call kibanda. Yeah, it's a grocery stall, so we call it kibanda. So after my daughter has gone to school, I prepare my son. I wake him up. I change his diapers. I feed him well, I wipe him, I make him like warm, and also I put a TV. That's how we raise our kids. If you don't know, you need to know. Yeah, so I started this journey early. I will just wash him or wipe him if it's not like that cold, because in the home or inside the house, at that time it was a single room house. I prepare everything early. So that time after I have done it, I will do what? I will after I've put him like to be in a coffee section press. So what I do, I put githeri. Githeri is a mixture of corn and beans. And my githeri, I used to cook a githeri which has yellow beans. That's because it cooks very fast. And there's my auntie who's called Elizabeth Kiluku. Even now she has the business. She sells corn. She could us. I know one day I will go and say hi to her so that I will be marketing her business also, because she has done a lot of greatness to me, because I've been raising my kids through the same business. Like I used to buy corn from her and the beans. It's kind of serious. The corn has to be a soft one. So I put the corn, I put it with water in the saucepan or in the cooking pot, and I lit the charcoal stove. I put it next to my door. If there is water, mostly we used to have water on Thursdays. So in between on Thursdays morning, from 1 a.m. to 5, you find people fetching water downstairs, because the water didn't usually come like at the upper floor. So it used to come like from ground floor and first floor. And the plot had like 50, it was a 50 story house, like up to 50 floor. So after I do that, my githeri is cooking. Michelle, she has gone to school. The school was next to us. It wasn't far, because we were like walking. It's a walking distance. So after that, what I do, I embark into my normal issues. Like you remember the bucket which made the soap, the soap which is the liquid soap. So there is that foam. Okay, the remaining or the residue, I use it. I put water. I separate it into like 3 basins or buckets. So I use it to wash the clothes. So first I will wash our clothes, and then for the baby I'll soak it separate. Okay? So those are the wifey duties. After that, if it hits like by 7:30 or 8, because every day I had a client whom I'm supposed to wash clothes for, except only Monday. Even Sunday it was a resting day, but in the evening I used to do it. When by 6 we've already, like, the day is as ended. Because also I had some bills to pay. I had to do it. So these things I started them early. So like now I'm just trying to think, like I have just come. I need to sit down, refocus, rethink what I can do, because I've been doing such a heavy tasks, duties, or errands. So what I used to do like that, I wash the clothes, I put them on the line, the cloth line, and living in single rooms or in apartments where you share with other people the balcony, we used to have issues about these ones. Someone will come and put, and this is yours. If you dare request them, they will cut it off, and then you start fighting. So what I used to do is like I manage my situation early. I make sure I wake up early, I wash the clothes, or I can wash them at midnight if I'm not tired, because also at night I'll come out of my job, my kibanda, then that is my story, by 10:30 or 11. You see, that's how tedious it can be. 11 p.m. So I used to, like, my schedule used to be very, very tight. Like now, I need at least to breathe a little bit, but not that much. But I need to be like to get that focus. Apart from this farming that I've like chipped in my, or put myself into, I need to look for the normal stuff that I used to run. So everything used to help me. Like now, the one for washing clothes, you wash clothes for someone, they give you, you go in the house, they've put the one key which opens the door. So they will call you and tell you, Eliza, I'm going to work. I have clothes there, everything is there, soap, comfort also. By that time we used to use Star Soft, or Down. it is somewhere, you just go and wash the clothes, and then we will talk later. So me, I'll wash the clothes, and when the time will come, maybe I think that they are already dry, I go, I remove them, I pack them inside the house, and then I go back to my business. Maybe at night when they come, they will come and buy vegetables from my kibanda, and also pay me the other duties, or send the cash through M-Pesa. So that's how it used to help me. And I used to be, the cheapest one is 150. And it's the basin, small basin. I have the basins here. The big basin has ranges from 200, 500, like the blankets, the duvets. And you know, sometimes you can't clean. If he gives you the key to the house, you can not only wash clothes like that. You can also wash the house, clean the house, make it neat and get out. But if they don't like some of them, they don't like give you the extra duties. And some are so generous because they know whenever they give you the duty, they make like breakfast for you or lunch, because they have seen what they have left for you. So it used also to help me. So I'm nursing an infant, I have a business to run, and also I'm multitasking. That's how the situation used to be tough. So the one for the soap, the liquid soap, I used to pack it like to be standby. Whenever anyone calls me, do you have a soap? Is it ready? I need green one or blue one. And with a specific perfume. Yeah, we had the one which we used to call rose flower, and we have rosemary. Rosemary, and also sweet lavender. So they used to love sweet lavender. So that's what I used to make for them. And also, we used to make, there's this one we call, there's a chemical we use for the latrine, bitches latrine. Like, when the toilet is full, it's brownish. You just go and take like a little bit of it, you pour it, and the feces go down for the toilet. So I used to multitask. So also remember, while I'm doing that, if it comes like from 10 a.m. to in between to 12 p.m., I need to rush to a place we call not Marikiti, Mudurwa, for buying tomatoes. Tomatoes I used to buy in a crate, in form of a crate, because in the morning you can't find the tomatoes. So the market for tomatoes starts from 8 to 12 p.m. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it is called like a munada. So when it rains that way, I have again to rush back from Kayole to town. So I had to look for a lady. Her name was called Mercy. So Mercy used to take care of, like, I opened the kibanda for myself. I arrange the items. I see which ones are missing. Again, I sum up the cash, and then I do what? I rush to the market to go and buy the extra stuff. So what I used to do is, like, I had to refill my kibandaski with the money I used to wash stairs for the buildings, to fetch water for the people. Whenever I see the business is down, I just let the girl stay in my kibanda, and my baby maybe is resting or is playing. I used to raise my kids in a unique way, but I thank God because my kids were not like those kids who disturb. They were so good. They were so good, and I appreciate that because God is so faithful. God can work in mysterious ways. Sometimes I'm like, if now I get a baby like now, how will I still raise my kid the same way I raised the other ones? Because the struggle was real, guys. Let me tell you, the struggle was real. Because I'm like, I need to wake up early. I used to sleep like maybe 4 hours, 2-3 hours, like that, not every day. So the time I can rest is from like 2 p.m. because the lady, she's there, but I will sleep down in my kibanda, in my business, and she's there watching for me, and my baby's there. Also, my daughter Michelle used to come maybe by 4. I take them together into the house. I had bought life is so sweet, guys. I had bought a gas which you call Pima gas. It's being measured. You take like 200 bob. You go, you pay 200 bob. They refill for you. You use it for 2 weeks. It was kind of green. And we had only 2 supermarkets which used to do that. One was in a place called Soweto. We call the supermarket for Murefu. Used to call Murefu. So, and another one, place called Kayole one. Hey guys, live, oh, live. Hey, live can teach you some things which you can say, these tactics are too much. So you need to also to see which way you can maneuver. So as for now, I can say I've seen God's grace, because this far we've come is God's will. And I never thought there will come a time that I'll be like this. You know what I'm doing? Like, I can call it that I'm idle. I was on the run. Like, I have to run up and down. I have to do this and that for my kids to have the food on the table. Because sometimes, can I say that men tend to be like, take it easy when they find like the woman you've already started to chip in. When my hubby started to be, by that time, started to be like lenient. How can I say lenient? Then he calmed down. If there's work, he can go. He used to work in Unilever, and also he had an NGO sponsoring kids, the less fortunate, to go to schools. And also the churches, they had the NGO. It was called Uzima Foundation. Yeah. And also there were two of them. So we had like when he isn't feeling like doing anything, he's just within the house, and me, I'm managing everything. So I don't know, that's where I started gathering my strength from, because even he never wanted me to wash clothes for people, do the laundry. I used to do it forcingly, like I can't sit down. I'm not selling vegetables, and my kibanda is there. The one who wants me to wash the clothes, the flats are here. So these clothes I wash in the balcony. So I used to, like, I'm watching my business. If there's someone who wants me to cut for them, like the Skuma week in Nairobi, we cut Skuma week. So I do what? I wash the clothes. I'm being paid like 500, 200, 300. I'll sum up the stuff or the cash. I'll channel it back to my business, because we eat from there. And also the githeri, like from 11, people used to come, people from Mujengo, like the Mansons, they used to come and buy it from me, because they know how it is. So also, the challenges I used to have, okay, it's not a challenge, it's like an advantage. By 2 p.m. or 3, you find the githeri is off, but still the clients want it. So the best thing is that the corn used to cook very fast. Maybe like within 1 hour, the corn soaked, the beans, they have already cooked. It was just very soft. The yellow beans are very soft. They cook very fast. So I used to order, like I call my auntie, I tell her, please, I need like 2 kg. We call it gorogoro. 2 kg of the maize and 1 kg of the beans. That's how I used to survive. And guys, let me tell you, hey, God's grace is sufficient. By 7, the second githeri is already finished. So that's how unique things used to work. And I am grateful. We didn't lack. Even when things seem to be tough, you find like those people I'm washing clothes for, sometimes they can come, they say, you have a baby, they buy for me Downy or Omo, that's supporting each other. Like, because they know my service. And on the other hand, some of them used to leave their kids with me, because maybe their nannies have run away, and there's nobody. Instead of taking the kids to the baby care or dairy, they used to say like, Eliza, let my baby stay with you because I know you. Yeah, so I was multitasking. Yeah, it's good also to do good things to people. Even now, I don't know, maybe I'll meet them one day, because it's been some years. Like now, you see, my kids have grown up. Now it is can I say how many years? Because I came out of Nairobi 2012. I went to do farming in another place we call Masai Mara. Like fully now into farming. That's where also I got the motivation from. Because in Masai Mara you find people doing it in a large scale. And also I got motivated. Despite there, the challenges I found there is that when you go to do, okay, even now, when you want to do farming, what happens? You need like someone needs to be doing a business, to be an entrepreneur, and you need to be in the farm, like deep into the farm. Maybe you need to be like partners, either husband and wife or family members or friends. So the one who is taking care of the farm needs like some cash to be like the one overseeing, doing the oversight, like watching the people who are working in the farm. You pay them, you work together with them. That's how you manage. If you can't manage like that and you send money, no, you find nothing being done. Then the work can't be done perfectly or in a good way. So the only way I saw it is that you need to be in tools. Eh? You can't manage the work by yourself alone, and then you go to look for the cash. That's where we get failures. Maybe they steal the food, the products the yields which you've harvested, or they can put less of the fertilizer. They can lie to you that they've done mulching or weeding, and whereby they haven't done it. You see that? So those are the challenges for farmers. And that's why even now I'm just trying to think, like, if I find someone, me, I'm not even interested like someone to be chipping the money. I know I can look for a lot of loopholes because I've done it before. All I need to do is to harden my lists, like someone to be on the farm doing, maybe, nowadays we have social media, like the phone. You can take a video, you say today people worked like here and here, because the portion of the land, you see, like today they weeded from here, they did this and that. We have email, we have Skype, we have Instagram also. Both of them you can do videos and see how the work was done, and then I channel the cash. Yeah, that's how we usually work doing. You can monitor the stuff there by the phone, but you need also at least to pop in randomly without telling them. Unknowingly, you go and manage the work to see how it is. So that is how business is. So apart from that, the issue I was telling you about, I got the strength for karibu mgeni but nitaachia tu kwenye ukifika tu hivi naachia hapo. Ya haina shida. Nilikuwa nasema nikuwekee kabla ukuje. Sasa ina ni hapo ino. Karibu nyumba yake kwenda anikilita hivi. Ore yana. Hiyo jua. Ya video yangu kwa ya YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. So guys, I used to do that to generate the cash. So I've seen like God's hand that wrong way, and my kids have grown to get used even to business. So by the time we shifted from Nairobi, is the time my hubby died, like 2014. So now I had to like go home, but home there I used to like plant some stuff, but my dad is alive, guys, and it's not like I'm lying. It's something, because I used to cry. I used to cry to him and tell him, whatever you're doing to me is not good. Please allow these kids, because they are your grandchildren, like to get the yields. Because when he gets mad, maybe they have family issue or wrangles with my mama, he will just come and maybe find me on the farm, and he will like chase those people who are helping me to work, and by the end of the day I'm supposed to pay them. See that? So I'm like, Jesus, how will I manage staying in this family and raising them, the kids through farming? So it was like very hectic, so scary sometimes. Thank God they're alive. They're still there. Yeah, I chose peace over anything, so I had to leave the home. From 2014, I left there 2016 December, date 10 is when I stepped out of the family, because I wanted peace of mind to take care of the kids and also like to provide for them fully, because I didn't have any support from them despite all the challenges. Okay, whatever I wanted was, okay, I was opting or praying for to have peace of mind, because I need to do farming. I haven't been doing farming for them, but I have to do farming because there was plan. So the story continues. So in 2016, when I left, I had again to go and start the groceries. But also in town in Kisii, where I found a place. My sister, my younger sister, who follows me behind me, she hosted us for 1 month, whereby I started like doing like washing people's clothes, doing the roundries, so that I can get some cash to start my business. I did that for like 3 months, and then we had to look for a house. Me and my kids, we started from scratch again. Yeah, we took a mabati house, and it has iron. Yeah, and we started again, but it was opposite my sister's house, and we used to sleep together with the poultry, chicken. I I bought something. Can you call it something? It's wire. It's there. I'll show you. It's there. I put the chicken inside, and we spread the mattress down. It was a one-room house, and we sleep. And tomorrow it comes another day, until I began to afford a bed. I took like 7 months. I bought the first bed for the kids because we found a senti bed next to me. But the best thing, my daughter, that's when I just let her to be with the animals. There was a neighbor who had a cat, and with the cat we used to like welcome it. So when the cat used to come that day, it rescued us. Can you call the centipede, which has a lot of legs. It came and it was walking next to me. You know what happened? The cat started scratching. Yeah. So we named the cat Talia. So Talia helped me so much. It was a female cat. And that is how we got the connection of the animals. So she used to welcome even the dogs. We feed them. So at night, we are living in a rental house. But the cat and the dogs, they used to come next to our business because my kibanda was outside where I lived. So I had to teach them. They are the ones who used to help me whenever I'm cooking. They help me to sell in my business. They take care of it while me I'm cooking for them. You see that? So that is how blessings come. That's how we got blessed. And that's how my kids have grown up. So now I'm thinking since they become teenagers and God has brought this far, I'm trying to look for a way which will sustain me to stay in Kenya, and also whenever they come from school, they find me at home. It will be a nice thing. Yeah. So in that business, you see, it was 2016. We've been doing that from 2016 up to 2019. That's when God blessed me with another job abroad. You see, that's how I changed my status, or my career began to change. Yeah, and this is the far you've seen me. So I've seen God's grace, God's hand over our lives, and we are still pushing on. So we didn't go back to my home because so that's how my life changed from working in the kibanda. I had to leave 2019 July. I used to apply jobs online. I found someone, a friend in Facebook. She was coming from Meru County. She just came to my page and the friend requested me. She explained to me. Thanks to her, she's called Fires McKenna. Since she left Qatar, and me, when I left Qatar, we haven't met. In fact, we are like online friends because she connected me to that job through a friend who was coming from Gusii. She's from Meru, and I found there's a friend of hers who came from a male friend who came from Kisiland, and she connected me to him. She told me, if you think I'm lying, confirm from this guy. He will call you and inform you because he comes from your land, Gusii land, to give you the strength that you can come and survive here. So we started the procedure. I applied for the job. Like I sent my CV direct to the boss, to the one who hosted me. Yeah, the sponsor. They sent me some cash. I did some medical. Thank God that I had started my project this journey for traveling some months earlier, because I had applied for my passport, immigration passport, on December, which was 2018, but it came 2019 January. Yeah, that's how unique God prepares human beings for another journey. So they paid for me the ticket, the visa, and also the medical. They assisted me to pay the medical. So where we had challenges is that they used to talk Arabic. They didn't understand English. So negotiating with them, because I wanted, you have to go to the office of labor, so that you can clarify that wherever you are going, because you are going outside the country, you will be taken care of. Security wise, like they need to provide for you food and other basic needs like food, shelter, clothing for the next 2 years. Even if you get sick, they will take you to the hospital for medication. So for them, they need to write it down. It's an agreement. Yeah, I did it by myself, in fact. So I used to go in the cyber, I write, we scan, we print them and we scan, and then we send to them. Also they needed like to do the same, but now for them, because they didn't agree, I understand, it was like tough. So when I go, it is black and white, and I'm being told, go tell them to do it again. But we at last, and in fact it was the very day I was traveling the very night. So you cannot pass to the airport without having that the agreement letter, yeah, from the office of labor. Hey guys, I went to the airport 2 times and I came back, but successfully. God is faithful, because the one who was working in the office of labor is called Mr. Maka, and we had another one called Madam Jerusha or Teresia. Yeah, 8 of those names. They have to put a rubber stamp, they have to sign before you get out of the country. Those are the challenges we found, but God is so faithful. I went the first 3 months, everything was okay. After 3 months, when you get used of them, they try like to behave like kinda harsh, nasty. Sometimes they will do things, and then they see if you finished working again, they spoil everything, you start cleaning again. So me going Gulf countries or abroad, it was an eye opener, and it was like a blessing. As much as we get challenges there, we look behind and see like what have we left home, what are our basic needs which we need to provide for our families. So I was like, oh Jesus, I need to make it no matter what. So as much as I suffer, the only suffering you find mostly, the suffering you can find is like maybe you overwork yourself, maybe working too long hours without sitting or resting. When you want to take a rest, they will go and will put the Wi-Fi off so that you can't communicate with your family. Like they ever want you to be ever busy. So the resting time, when you want to rest, the kids will come and disturb you. Those are the challenges we usually find. And okay, for my side, because others they lack food. There's some people who fall in bad hands where they won't find food to eat. You see that? So maybe they're being given leftovers. So for me, as much as I will have food even for yesterday, the remaining, as long as it's not stale or bad, I'll just eat and drink a lot of water. So for me, I saw God's hands, and whenever I find time to talk to the girls who are in Gulf, there are some whom we talk direct, and there are some whom I have connected direct, also the same way I was connected, and I'm seeing them doing something good to their families. I'm really grateful, because in this world, if you get someone, if you get help, and you get also someone also needing help, if you can do it, because it's a blessing to bless someone. That feeling is so good. there are people outside here who are suffering than you are suffering. So if you can help someone, if you can manage to help someone, do it please with your whole heart. And it is good also to share ideas if you can. Like for now, the company, the second the first one, it was a direct connection. The second one, it was through a company. The company, I usually tell those ones who come to me and ask me, I want to travel to Gulf countries. Like now, we have chances in Lebanon and in Saudi, also in Oman. But in Qatar, you have to pay a commission for ladies nowadays. You see that? So whenever me I hear something new and someone wants a connection, I do that because I have seen how it is. Even me now, whenever I find a chance, I just arrange everything here and leave it working, and I go because, guys, it's not a lie, and we are not doing it like for fun. Here in Kenya, you can't find someone paying you 35,000 or 40,000 to 60,000, like doing house jobs. But in Gulf countries, it is a sure bet. Yeah, and the only thing you need to do before you find the job, you need to have an immigration passport nowadays. Before, they even used to help you have those stuff. You need to have a Form 4 certificate. You need to communicate like French, English, and also to be flexible. You need to be understanding. That's what they want when you go to the Middle East, most of the countries, because they want you, like, they tell you you can do this, you can. If they ask you, will you manage to do this, you can. You see that? Why? When you go there, you can go like a nanny and you find a job like mechanics. You need to do it. As long as they will pay your element, or they will give you freedom, peace of mind, food, shelter, and clothing, because they need to provide for you for the next 2 years, because you are living with them. They are your family now. Yeah? The only thing you need to do is to work and respect them. Yeah. And know your duties. That is it. Me usually if I find a chance, I say I will go again. I can go. It's not bad. But for now, since I started YouTube, if I go, I'll also be doing the one for YouTube thing. Yeah. No problem, because we are just trying to make ends meet. Because for me, I have already a big task. But if my YouTube channel grows to an extent that I can be paid, for now it is not yet fully monetized. I'm not receiving anything, you see. If I get, like, there's a time, if it will reach a time that it can pay me and I see the yields are good, I'll be ready to be doing farming, business stuff. That's what I usually say. Why? Because I need to be next to my kids. I need to empower people. Like now in the farm, when you go, I don't go by myself. I need a lot of people. Like now, you saw the last 2 days I've been doing farming by myself. I've been on the farm alone. Lucas, the traveler, was the one who gave me the land through his dad, but he was like sick, and I don't know what happened to him. But we've been there together. He couldn't come to the farm. So it was like the first day and the second, but he said he was sick. So I don't know what happened. When I tried to talk to him, I didn't understand what was the problem. So he was like cool, like calm. You see? Yeah, so that is what was the issue. So I couldn't like manage it by myself, because I wanted him to tell me why he couldn't have done everything, because I had sent some cash to him and the work was not fully done. You see that? So it was like a disappointment, but you know, you can't be mad on someone because everyone has their own reasons. So I usually tell people like this: in life we have a lot of challenges. Some come to strengthen you and some come in form of a blessing. Like now, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be in the farm or in Kisiland. But you know, I missed a vehicle to go to Kisi. In fact, Kisi is very near. From Nyabohanse to Kisi, it was on Saturday. So what I did, because there were only buses coming to this side, and I had some stuff and veggies that I had removed from the farm, you know what I did? I said, alas, let me go to Nairobi, no problem. So I just landed in Nairobi yesterday. It was on Sunday. And today in the morning, no, yesterday at night, I was called and told like, your certificates are ready. Go to Agron house. I don't know, agronom house or agronom house, and receive your certificates, because I was in school also for the the second week of January. So now, I want to finish washing the clothes. The electricity went, and our solar doesn't have the charging port for the phones. So I need to go to town and pick the stuff. I need to wrap up here before my phone goes off. I'll charge it ahead. Yeah, today we don't have electricity. I don't know what happened, but I'm really grateful, guys. I finished washing the clothes, talking to you here. Yeah. My mama went to, where we call Chama. Yeah, so I had to wash like clothes, my mama's clothes, and also my niece's clothes. So this is what I was telling you. I used to put this one. This is for the chicken. When you have chicks or poultry, you can put it and then put it in the house for security reasons. Yeah, this is duvet of us comforter. It is for the puppy. Yeah, so I usually put it here because I love it. Scoopy, it is here. This is Scoopy. This is our new pet, Scoopy. I want you to see how I talk to it. Scoopy, hi Scoopy. Look. This is Scoopy, guys. Yeah, it's our new pet. So it was being brought the last 2 days when my kids were going to school. So we have to appreciate it. We love you, Scoopy. Yeah, I need to buy food for it. Same the one I bought for Bossy and Book. If I go to the town center, I'll look for that. It costs for 750. I guess that one will take it for 1 month. Yeah, inshallah, when I have cash, I'll do that. Because now it is the only pet we have. Nobody's at home. It is me with Scoopy. Yeah. So guys, I need to put the clothes, and then I be plaited my hair, and then I rush to town. Yeah. So that is my story. I have just mentioned part of it, little bit of it. Yeah. That is life. So we are here to motivate each other, like to let everyone know that as much as the challenges are there in life, don't give up. Never give up. And do what you can to put food on the table. Let me tell you, your sweat is so good. Your sweat is so beautiful. I saw someone mentioning something somewhere, something negative. I need to quote it. That guy, even he doesn't have even a video in his YouTube channel. I don't know if he or she. Blessed is you who doesn't know how people have survived and how people are doing, how people are just working hard outside here, and then you come and call people like lazy. We don't know what is lazy. Success is our name. And let me tell you, we work more than bees. We don't sleep. We only sleep like 1 hour to make ends meet. If you think that people are begging, no, people are not begging. People are working hard. If you see someone being supported somewhere, appreciate and pray for them, wish them well, but not feeling jealousy that hey, you are speaking with someone who's getting support from somewhere. Maybe you want to snatch them the supporters. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. In fact, I'm sorry for your information. Could it be that I wanted help? My late hubby used to work in an NGO, and all the white people from the other side, I know them, we usually communicate, but I don't like pop and say, hey, what? No, we don't do that. When someone wants to assist you, they just come. They will frontier themselves. You don't have to beg. You see that? And that's when God blesses you in another way. You see? And also remember that some of us, even apart from that, we are givers. You see? We give. Despite our challenges, we also support each other, others. Even those who are not even family, not even friends, but you find someone in trouble, you assist wholeheartedly. So stop calling people words. If you see someone being blessed, and maybe they are talking with someone who's not, maybe hasn't received any help from somewhere. Don't feel like this person will snatch the person they donor. No, it doesn't work that way. Others, and some of us, there is hii ni kipindi, can I call it, hii ni musimu wa maisha tunayoyapitia, and we don't wish anyone bad. Like now, even if I tell you the losses that have been incurred from the people I've been working with, but I don't come to social media to speak on them. I haven't come to shout like, hey, you stole from me, you messed up my stuff, you did this. We don't. We leave it unto God. You see? God. Because we've seen what God does in our lives. You see? So if you think that you are perfect and you are okay to do whatever you think to others, the only thing we can tell you, we pray for you the best. God forgive you and give you the strength and the energy to do what is right in your life than like being the one who is gossiping the other way around. No time for those bad gossips. Wish everyone well and let them be. Because you are not God. Everyone has a destiny and has a line, a timeline in this world. We are journeying. We are not idlers like that. Maybe you just have a free Wi-Fi or data. You just waste your time like abusing people on social media. No, it isn't good. Just do good and move on. Do good and move on. It's the only request I can ask. Bless people if you can. Pray for them well. Wish them well. There's people suffering from mental illness. People are having depression. People have lost a lot. Like the other day you saw the floods took our vegetables. So I could be somewhere throwing myself. Like I could come to social media and say, oh, I feel like doing this because now I've lost everything. I don't know what to happen. No, I'm here looking for another way for success. So success will come to you, and remember that whatever the failure that you can face, like today, tomorrow is a blessing, or it's a blessed day. Just be positive and keep working to your timeline or to your goals. Keep chasing your dreams. Whatever you dream, you visualize, and you work hard, it will give you the energy of achieving whatever you've been persisting to do. So guys, I've been with you almost 1 hour. I thank you so much for those ones who come to watch me, for the returning subscribers, for the new subscribers. Feel most welcome. Wishing you well. If you are a YouTuber, we bless you so that also your channels can grow. And also let's share the love to the universe. Do good to others, because you don't know when it comes. It will come in double portion. Whatever you give the universe, it reiterates back to you. So I've stayed with you. I washed the clothes. Now I need like to put water for me to take a bath before I start making my hair. I need to plait my hair, because maybe this week I'm gonna be busy. But whenever I'm gonna be busy, I'll be showcasing. Let's walk around the universe together. The sky is the limit. And also, I will just always tell you, if you can support someone, do it freely. If you can bless someone, do it wholeheartedly, because God is watching. He's the sole proprietor. He's the God of the impossibilities. He's the God of many chances, second chances, and God never fails. When you trust in Him, you dedicate your prayers to Him. Every situation you put unto God, just be grateful for the gift of life, that you are surviving, you are alive, you are breathing fresh air. There are some people who wish to breathe fresh air. They are under oxygen. They are not complaining. If you wake up in the morning, you find that you are strong enough, you can do something. Just wake up. Appreciate that. Tell God, I'm here for you, to serve the nation, to work for you. Despite the losses I've incurred, I know tomorrow my blessings are gonna come in bulk, and also I'll keep on serving you throughout the way. You see that? You know, nobody knows about their tomorrow. So before you mess up with someone's life, you hurt them most, remember that tomorrow is waiting for you. Tomorrow is pregnant for you. Okay? So why can't you serve the nation with peace of mind, do good, do well, be that person who can do it freely, wholeheartedly. Yani you can support someone if you can. Like now, guys, the project of farming, I was intending to do it. I pray that I could do it because I wanted like to empower the youth in Africa. I tell them how beautiful it is to embark into farming, because in Kenya, like now I'm in Kenya, we are lacking job opportunities because we are many. We have a lot of university students. That's why you see almost everyone rushing to do YouTube. YouTube is paying. YouTube can pay. Even Facebook pays. If you can't do it, please. Farming also pays. Being a self what? Self, can I say what? I've forgotten. Self-employed. If you be a self-employed person, it is good because nobody will scold on you. You'll be managing your duties. Like me, just give me 2 months from now or 3 months. Okay? I'll stand up on my legs again and I'll empower more. That is my prayer, because I know I usually do a lot when I have peace of mind. When my depression, when my stress is off, I serve the living God who doesn't fail me. And my God has never left me. So I know it is a challenge. It's like a matter of time. Ni musimu wangu wa kupitia kipindi kigumu. Kitakapoisha kuna mazuri mbele yangu. So never give up, don't give up. Just trust in God. Every situation that you are undergoing through, it is giving you the strength to bless you another day. I've gone past the time, and also maybe filming this will be okay. Recording it, uploading it will be an issue. Guys, thank you. Much love. Let me finish and put water for my shower as we start another beautiful day. I bless you in the mighty name of Jesus. See you later. Next video again. Much love. Bye.